and mentioning one of your early Outhouse videos, I believe the second one you did another one of your kind of like your editorial videos of is the Outhouse going to be the next great cartoon of the decade? And within like I believe the first minute of the video, you emphatically said yes. Now, seeing now being part of the show, seeing the show in its full, do you still feel that way today that you did then?
Oh my God, absolutely. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like, and
All right.
people like, people kind of like came back to that video and they're just like, oh, well, it's going to be canceled after 3 years, and I'm just like, well, I didn't think the show was going to go on for 10 years. I didn't think this was going to
Right.
be like an Adventure Time kind of situation where there'd just be like all these episodes or anything like that. But I mean, it's like, I think about a show like, Gravity Falls. Like, Gravity Falls had, 2 seasons. I know it was a bit spaced out more because it was airing on Disney XD and their scheduling was kind of weird. But I mean, people
Yeah.
still talk about Gravity Falls and how awesome that show is. So that's kind of more what I was saying with Owl House, is just like the impact that it will have, like when looking at, the cartoons that aired from, like 2020 to, 2030, and that in that time span, it's like, what's going to be one of the shows that's going to be remembered? And it's like, yeah, I think Owl House is going to be one of the shows that people look at and remember. I mean, kind of like Steven Universe too. Like, Steven Universe was a really big show.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to kind of be like in that vein of, impactful shows. And again, just like the whole situation of how it aired like entirely during, the COVID era, I think is also just something very unique, but something that ended up giving it a really big fan base and a huge audience. So, but yeah, no, I definitely think the show is one of the shows that will be looked back on as being one of the best ones of the decade.